see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. J.J. Barea is out there with Hardaway. And it's Moriarty. Teams changing it up here. It's Powell on the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. And here is Hardaway. Over to the wing. Powell kicks to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Hardaway, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Walker. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
David, thanks. We appreciate the information. Guys, what do you think about their emphasis on shooting coming in?
Listen, if you can get really good shot quality, being efficient, I think they can be successful with that strategy.
They have to be patient and a willingness to make the next pass when the shot isn't there.
Feeds it to Aldridge. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's just the money area for LaMarcus. That's the shot you want your offense to produce.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Aldridge. The shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Over Doncic. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Goes up and finished off by DeRozan.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson comes in for Porzingis, and it's DeLon Wright in for Hardaway. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Luka Doncic. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Here's White. That one good for 2. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Doncic. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Mavericks, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Murray's checked in for Dallas.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Gay. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's off from 3-point range. Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
And the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. .129 left here in the first quarter. Shoots off the step back. Powell pulls it in. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. That one drops for him.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
1:03 left in the first. Powell against Wyatt. Out left to the wing. White.
Pushes
good.
right past me. That's
White's
so
got 6.
fucking ridiculous how easy it is for them to just shove
51
right by.
seconds left to play in the first.
I'm a
It
pure
falls for his
playmaker.
7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Jackson against Gay. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Lyles shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
San Antonio shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81.
Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
Wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade's, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them win in championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
It's good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And a strong finish with two hands.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Walker taking his time here for three. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for DeRozan. 9th in scoring. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, this is what the fans have been wanting
I don't
to
even
see.
know what happened
Two of the
to
best
D-Rose.
teams in the league duking it out, and
really
you
been
know
following
whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. And it's Walker again missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
No, I tell you what,
That
he earned
shows
his
you how
money
much I know
on
about
that foul.
basketball, man.
The
I've
Mavericks
been
shooting their
following
7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now
Starting
leading
to
by
think
one.
this is probably going to be my build for the year. I really wanted a
San
sharp
Antonio's
this year,
gone 1
but
of 3 from
man,
way
shooting
outside
is a
since
lot
the
of
start of the second quarter. Passes to Murray.
And this
Out to the
really,
wing,
no matter what
pulls
they
it up.
nerf or bug, it can do it all.
They get it back. Here's Pirtle. Somehow
Guess maybe an
ignores the
all-round
tight
build
D
is
and
the way
gets
to
the
go.
layup. Pirtle's got his second
Hall of
basket of the
Fame
night.
ankle breaker and all that.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the
6'5",
definition.
pure
You
play.
have to love these kinds of
That's the
games,
build.
scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that's a
Literally
foul
do
called on
everything
Dwight
except
Powell.
rebound. Cannot
That will
rebound
get
at all.
him his
You only
4th
get
foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at half.
Oh, I know, man. It's 'cause I got the game
to
coming
limit
through
his
it.
playing time and his
Otherwise, I gotta
aggressiveness
talk the whole
the
time.
rest of the game.
DeRozan on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Murray outside. 5 to shoot.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished, despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Pirtle, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Love how Pirtle crashes the glass for these boards, staking his ground and not letting anyone by him. The defensive impact of Jakob Pirtle giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
And coming to San Antonio in the Kawhi Leonard trade, the Spurs hoping Pirtle can be a difference maker.
You know what, Kevin? Already their best role threat offensively. He rarely misses with his right hand in close.
Murray finds Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Look at that.
Count it. Howell's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. Walker in the corner. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
I haven't had the
Well, we've
servers
seen it
crash
before.
on me
We're certainly
during a
seeing it
game,
right
but
now,
I've had 'em
Smitty.
crash
The
on me in,
super
like,
team
animation
phenomena.
screens
Is there
and
anything
stuff
the
like that.
league can or should do
They
about
didn't do a
that?
very good job.
What I think they
against
can
the
do
big
is
servers.
being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the court from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals, so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, Marcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
First free throw is good. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
To the inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Murray. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. There's the pass to Pirtle. Aldridge against Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
The little up fake by Aldridge, unfair given how hard already it is to challenge his shot. He'll go to the line. You know, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Gay dishes to Aldridge, and he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 16.
Keep it going to the hot hand, and when Aldridge is on, he is on.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Doubled by Murray. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway. Here's Powell, and Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Doncic. Nice shot from the wing.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That has gotta hurt. Play this game with no PC. Man, if I was rich, I would hook you up. There's no way I couldn't play this game without buying PC. There's just without starting at 85. There's literally no way I could not.
Can't let up.
Couldn't do that.
All right, these guys are gonna pounce. All right, I gotta go talk to coach.
Do you think?
Especially with, I mean, even at an 85, I mean, my build's at an 87. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. San Antonio going with an almost entire...
See, Derek White's a 78. Oh my God, he's got like almost the same inside as me. He's got a better mid-range, almost the same three, and he's got better deep. Like, they did it to us again, where they just made everyone we're facing have stats that you can't have. What the fuck, man? He must suck at ball control. Nope, look, 3 stars in playmaking. So he's probably got good ball
Entirely
control
new
just
group
like me
here.
too.
Lyles checked in
That's
for
crazy,
Yakapurtle.
man. How do you
Damari
have
Carey
all those
comes in
stats
for
higher
DeMar
than mine?
DeRozan.
And he's a
Bryn
76.
Forbes, he's checked
I'm an
in for
87.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
All
And
right.
it's White in for DeJounte Murray. On the floor for San Antonio,
Yeah, it's the same shit they
Rudy
did
Gay
last
is
year.
out
They
there with
did that to
Damari
us
Carey.
last year, too, where,
Then
like,
it's
any
Trey
build you
Lyles.
made, if you actually
Then there's
compared it
Derek
to,
White.
like,
And it's
a
Forbes
build,
in at the 2 guard. Back to Doncic.
that you were
A
playing
good finish at
against,
the rack
you
off the
notice that
slick
they'd always
feed.
have the stats, like, way above.
Doncic has got 4 points this
And it's
quarter.
because they give
And
you like
certainly
a
not
automatic
lacking in
like,
confidence.
90-something
When
stamina,
Doncic gets
like,
these
yeah,
inside looks, he just jumps all
30
over.
or 40 plus rebounds and
Pass to
steal and
Gay.
stuff like that, even if those aren't really what you should have any points in. And so they have to average your overall against that.
Shot clock at 5.
They don't give them any stats in that stuff, and that way they can raise their
For the
actual
lead.
stats.
Once again off the mark by
I know that
San
sounds a bit
Antonio. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, White. Here's Gay. He's got
Oh, he
12.
just like shoved right by him.
Lyles inside.
How did
He's
he get
against
that rebound?
Porzingis. And he gets the whistle.
Porzingis
2 free throws
sucks,
coming up.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Lyles. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
He understands
Don't
his
choose
role.
Dallas
He
this year,
accepts
guys.
it.
Porzingis
He's one of those
sucks.
guys who doesn't need the
I haven't
ball
seen
to
him
be
do
effective.
anything like amazing at all.
Free throws good, Lyles.
And that should have nothing to do with
Well,
me.
Steve, it's
'cause he's
expected.
I don't even know. Did they give him badges and shit, or did they just come out this year and be like, nah, Porzingis sucks? They made him an 87. Oh, he does have a lot of badges, though. Lob City Finisher, Putback Boss. What the fuck? Drop Stepper, Pick and Roll. He has no post. That's crazy. So he's got gold pick and pop. He only has 1 shooting badge. Like 1 gold shooting badge, just pick and popper. He gets no deep range. Oh, yeah, he does. Okay. Deadeye and flexible release. But these are all bronze. This is Porzingis. What the fuck? That's crazy. I can't believe his stuff's so low. Dream Shake. Oh, he does get bronze, but his badges are so shitty. That's just crazy. That's why he can't block anything. He doesn't even get, like, bronze rim protector. That's crazy. He's 7'3", man. He should get bronze rim protector, like, automatically. What is his 3 at? An 84 three-point shot. I mean, I guess that's okay. He's been injured for a couple seasons. See, I didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of date, but I just feel like his stats should definitely be higher. 75 interior defense. I mean, if you're 73 or 7'3" and you only got a 75 interior defense, that's crazy. Like, he does get an 89 block, all right, so that's okay. I don't know, man.
It will eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Playing as a team so
Dallas
crucial. See the NBA's best. Second the Mavericks.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that. Shooting two.
Put on a lot of muscle. That may not be a good thing, though. He was already, like, I don't know. That was kind of his. They were talking about whether or not he was going to play power forward or center. He put on a bunch of mass. He's probably for sure going to play center.
And he makes the first.
Especially with Nowitzki out, like, Mavs don't really have much going on anymore. Luka Doncic is nice, but I don't think he can carry a team. Like, he's no LeBron or anything like that. I don't know, listen.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Dallas leading by 4. Over in the corner, Porzingis. From deep. A new 14 for the Mavericks. In the corner, Powell with it. It's stolen by Carroll. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Banked in off the glass. He has 29.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Powell against Gay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gay's got 16 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Boom, he chains it straight down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Spurs trail by 6. He kicks it to White.
Like, I'll get it. I'll knock the ball out a lot, but they always get it back. Oh, why are you switching?
Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Got a piece of it.
What the fuck? I'm a pure playmaker.
They push it up 4 on 3. And here's Carroll. Pass to Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And so Gay nails both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Doncic against Carroll. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Walker, just 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Fires from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Gay scanning before. On target from 13 feet. Gay's got 20.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
I don't think they've ever played real basketball.
Lets it
They
go.
have no idea what actual
Good work
plays are, what
defensively
zone
by
defense
Gay.
is, what
Well,
a half-court
he's going to
press
have
is.
some explaining to do on the sideline
None
about why he
whatsoever.
took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
Come on,
Misses from
man.
short range.
Fuck!
How is it possible? Wide open too.
The game's just like milk. You cannot score. This is a comeback. I'm going to get
To the
double
wing right
picked with
side.
no energy.
White, wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. And we'll be right back after this.
Killing me, 2K. You are freaking. We need a shooting buff. At least for now. Like, give us a shooting buff for the first couple months. Let everybody get their badges, and when it becomes OP, then take it away. Like, goddamn. And then we need a speed buff. Speed this fucking slow-ass game up.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And an interior
And the
defensive
definition
buff.
of teamwork
So
right there, guys. I mean,
point
what
guards are
great
just getting
communication
destroyed
between
inside
them.
every time.
And
That's
what
not
a
what happened.
beautiful feed.
I've seen
Fundamental
Kyrie get up
basketball.
on some
Keep your
people.
eyes
I've
up.
seen
Keep
Chris
the ball
Paul get up
moving.
on some people.
Going to keep
Like,
the
come
defense on his heels.
And then a stamina buff. Those are the main things we need fixed. Like,
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. On the perimeter, it's Curry and Doncic. Bojanovic is out there with Porzingis. White looking around. Passes it to Kira. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Curry against Walker.
oh, I ran right into him.
Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Go into a four.
Carroll against Doncic.
Really be able to
Carroll
pump fake
finds
that easily,
Gay.
like right off of the drive. Still, I'm used to doing it.
Outside, Walker. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. He can't hit that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Down low, here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Oh, I got stuck on
Here's
his
White.
ass.
Hangs
that was
in
horse
midair
shit.
and converts on the
Horse shit.
double clutch layup.
He is just going
Really?
all out right now. Loving the MJ impersonation. Hanging in the midair and still hitting the shot.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard.
Inside, here's Gay. Mavericks with the rebound. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's good from long range. He has 38 in the game.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, third of the night.
Right side, White. Cross contact on the shot, and now three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What the fuck?
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for DeMarre Carroll.
Like, perimeter defense is all right, but man, that interior shit, they just go right through you every time. I can't figure out. I'm sure it's just me, right? It's got to be me, but I cannot figure out how to stop them from just going right through me. Like, it just puts me in that.
They've done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Mavericks trail by 5. Makes it off the glass.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Gay. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Tries again, and that one's good. Marjanovic. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Like, games are so scripted this year. They're worse
Murray
this year
the
than
pass
they
to
were
Gay.
last year. Because every game I've had has been like this. We get down
And
to like
the
the last
call
2 minutes
on
of
the
fourth,
shot
and it's like
sends
damn
him to
near
the
tied.
line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Maxi Kleba.
Fast the defender into the paint. A big man would just recover so fast and all that. I know the defense, like the MPC
He's checked
defense
in
this
for
year is
Porzingis.
insane. Like, it's on
The
a
first
whole
one
nother
falls.
level.
Yeah, good
They just
job
keep telling
bringing
us,
that
well, you
free
gotta
throw
get your
percentage
badges. You
up
gotta get your
here
badges.
in the
It's
second
like,
half, doing
bitch,
a great
I need
job
the badges
at the
to
line.
get the
Walker's
badges.
checked in for San Antonio.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Dallas moving it around. To tie it up.
Oh,
Here's
my
Marjanovic.
God.
Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dallas.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have the flexible release yet. And without
And
it,
that one
if you don't
falls, and
breathe,
that puts
you
him
don't
up by
make
1 point.
Which is crazy. I can't believe they did that this year. But both our
Spurs
shot
shooting
speed
straight,
and our ability
49%
to
from the
actually
field.
make shots is not
San
perfect
Antonio calls timeout.
Well,
behind
it's a
badges.
players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many
It's
coaching
just like with all the
changes
choices
in
they
the
gave us, they
offseason.
really limited us because there's so many badges you have to have.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there.
That's the second
All
time
out
I done got
effort
ripped
can
in the
win
middle of
this game. Fellas?
You won't see this young man turn
With a
down big
93
shots.
ball
Murray
control.
believes in himself, and so does this team.
Dallas calls timeout. It's been
Oh,
quite
yeah,
a game for Rudy
because
Gay.
I don't have the,
You know, he's been a
badge
one-man
that
record
you're
crew
getting
down
ripped,
low.
so you have to
His
get that
consistent
badge.
scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
The Mavericks trailer. And there's the pass to Marjanovic.
Better be ready, big
And he
guy,
gets the
because
bucket.
they're gonna try and slam you.
Marjanovic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might
should've
need
picked a better
overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
DeRozan against Doncic. There's Walker with the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Pass to Brunson. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Doncic against DeRozan. Shoots over Doncic. DeRozan's shot is off. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the
he almost gave it up again.
to the paint.
Dude, what is going
And the
on,
ball's tied
man?
up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Can't do fucking thing. Your interior defense is just insane.
And the Spurs with possession.
I could have sworn I
San
jumped up
Antonio's
there.
gone 3
All
of
right.
5 from beyond the
I guess
arc
my, like,
since the final
fucking
quarter's gotten
90 overall
underway.
vertical. Shit. Actually, I think it's only like an 8.
Puts it up from 15. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
I'd rather it just brick off the fucking wall.
Doncic against Gay. Pass to Marjanovic. On the wing, Hardaway. There's the triple. Cranes it from downtown.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Defense is counted on your well-defended plays. So you only get points in defense anytime you have what is considered a well-defended play. And if you remember getting defensive stopper last year, that's what it is. It's that exact same thing, but that's the only way to get any of it in game. Even if like you get a block or something like that, it just considers it a well-defended play. If you're trying to get defensive badges fast, the best way to do it is to actually do it in practice.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I have a pure
DeRozan
lockdown.
against
I
Doncic.
realize that very
On the
quickly.
top of the
Like I'm
key,
getting his slash
and it's
badges
DeRozan
up
missing.
real fast.
And I'm sure
But his,
next time he sits
lockdown
down,
badges,
coach
he
is
gets
going
like
to have a
30
few
defensive
choice
badges,
words
but
for
it's
him
taking
with
forever
that
to
shot
get on.
selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within
Yeah,
the
steal's
system
not
or you're going to
considered
come
a
away with
well-defended
empty
play.
possessions.
And
That's
the
a turnover.
Mavericks call time
And
here.
that doesn't count.
They're ahead by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
Taking a pause during this to refill my coffee. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, that's how 2K works, man.
Whatever actually works in the game is what you're not supposed to be doing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's like I was saying earlier in the last stream, is if you want a slasher in 2K, make a sharpshooter. If you want a sharpshooter, make a slasher. If you want a defender, you just got to make an all-out defender. And then a playmaker seems to be the only build that's like kind of really in between everything.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It's not really. It's not amazing at anything except for the dribbling seems to be a little better. The ability to get past your defender is a lot better with your player.
And so
And so
he
you
drops them
figure the
both.
shooting,
It's a
the,
5-point game.
Big moment at the line.
You're
As
inside,
poised
all
as
that
you
shit
get,
is dependent
this
on
thing
you
is
getting
done.
open. Playmaker is about the only way to go.
Murray
I'm gonna
gets
get
to
like
Walker.
7 Hall of Fame badges.
Pass to DeRozan.
So somehow I got
inside,
an 80
on
overall in
deep.
everything except for my 3.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This
I don't know how I
man,
did this
they
build, but
were
somehow it
electric.
came out insane.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
I could have 2 really good, like, gold defensive badges or, like, 4 silvers. And then, of course, all Hall of Fame playmaking badges. Oh, I almost got a defense. Almost got my first defensive badge.
Kevin, thank you. Nice win for your team, Che. You were the catalyst with all your scoring. Was that the game plan tonight?
All right, David, thank you.
You guys are like, oh, it's a home game, so there they cheer at you. During the away games, they do that cutscene after every game, and it's just dudes like booing at you and shit. See, that's the crazy thing about this bill, is it's actually going to have gold range extender, gold Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame, gold Deadeye, gold difficult shots. It'll have like all of the shooting badges on gold. Because I get like 14 shooting badges or something like that. Like, I'll show you guys, it's if you're trying to make a build that can literally do everything, you can't. But if you want to make one that can do everything except for rebound, I've figured one out.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with.
I got a Sana deal. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? We don't want any store discount. Take 2 incentives, and we'll go for 4,500. Bada bing. I can do that. Don't ever select that. That's broke. No matter how many points you get, you'll get 2 VC because you scored points. it's fucking broke. 10 for every dunk. 5 for every assist. I'll go assist. No, I get a lot of dunks with this guy. Let's go dunks.
Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
Yeah, I didn't really care that much about slashing either, but then I realized that dribbling and slashing are the only 2 things that actually still kind of work in the game. So, and if you can pass, that just adds a whole nother level. Like, as you guys can see, like, you get all the driving dunk packages except for the contact dunks. You don't get contact dunks. You gotta have an 84 or an 85. You get all the layup packages. Of course, shooting, like, that's a decent shot. It really is. 77-3, get like an 82 mid-range. Like, that's not horrible for a non-shooting build. My post-fade goes to like a 80 or 79 or 8 or whatever it is. But then, beast-ass ball handling, beast passing. I made him 6'5", so the post moves will come in handy later. I'll start spinning guys. And then, no build gets interior defense unless you make an inside build. But a 75 perimeter D, which is decent. 70 like 3 lateral, which is shitty, but that's about as good as you're gonna do. I get a really good steal that goes up to like 75 or 72 or something like that. A 67 block. So like you get decent stats in just about everything, except for I can't rebound at all. I have 0 rebounding ability. That's where it really gets good, though. 28, 14 shooting badges. I only get 8 finishing badges, but let's be honest. The only ones I really need, I need Acrobat, Contact Finisher, Relentless Finisher, and Slithery Finisher. That's it. My guy isn't like 250 pounds. He's not a slasher. He's not going to be like going straight through giants and shit like that. Like, so I'm not going to pick badges that aren't going to help me. Like, you know, it's like, why don't you make a pure lockdown and then put as much as you can into shooting badges and then give him all Hall of Fame shooting badges? Well, if he's only got a 60 overall 3, he's not going to hit shit anyways, and you'll never get those badges. So I only put the badges on that are actually going to help me. I got to get some more shooting badges, though. These are taking forever. I think the next one I'm going to go with is definitely flexible release and then range extender. Range extender and flexible release and quick draw seem to be the three that like most people notice the big difference with once they get them. But then Hall of Fame ankle breaker, Hall of Fame first step, Hall of Fame tight handles, Hall of Fame stop and go. Probably Hall of Fame dimer and then silver unpluckable. Like, you don't need space creator because I'm not really a shot creator. I'm not going to be trying to like break ankles and take a shot. But with Hall of Fame ankle breaker, that shouldn't be a problem anyways. 40 to 46%. See, that's not horrible. That's, I guess, all right. Yeah. I mean, you want to shoot better, of course. You want to make them all, but. And then 6 defensive badges, which honestly I'm just going to go gold clamps and gold pickpocket, most likely. Either that or silver clamps, silver intimidator, and silver pickpocket. That way I can get a steal every now and then. I'm fast enough with silver clamps I can probably stay in front of my man. And then silver I can't even say it now. Intimidator. And that way, even though I can't block shots, at least I'll be able to disturb them. So that's the idea anyways. It's a pretty, I mean, from what I'm seeing from the other builds, because, you know, I have like a pure sharp, a pure lockdown, and a big man. And compared to the other builds, this build's the only build I've found that can, like, really can just pretty much do it all. But, man, the badges are taking a while. That's for sure. Curry's 43% in real life. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yo, what's up, man?
Alright, come on.
Hey, man.
Am I close on anything? I know I ain't got no box out and I got no rebounding, so I gotta be careful about what I choose here. I'm thinking this one right here, because at least then I can use right stick and maybe just pull a charge or something. Let's find out.
Let's get everyone over here and get
I'd
started.
like to get my first defensive badge. That would be awesome right now.
You got it. Come on, man.
I hate that they make you change the camera now. Ah, you fucking just... He just shoves right past me, man. Nothing I can fucking do about it. I'm holding left trigger. I'm holding right stick.
Get it.
They just go right through you, man. 77% contest. That's only 20 and he misses. Like, I think it's just all law of averages. Like, I don't think any of it's really right through me. I should not have picked this fucking drill. Clearly.
Yeah, let's do it.
He still just goes right through me.
Hey, I'll see you later.
I don't know how I got through. defensive badge. All right. No, I don't want to do your bullshit. Come on. All right.
Hey, what's up?
I hope this clamps fucking helps, because I'm having so much of a problem just staying in front of my man. Like that, they just burn right past me every single time. Boost the ability to stay in front of the ball handler on the perimeter, though, so it doesn't do shit for you inside. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe if I can keep them outside. We'll find out. I'm gonna need clamps anyways, so. Bronze clamps at the first defensive badge. There we go. How am I still not a starter? How am I still not a starter? Like, this team would be so much better. Put me a point guard. We'll leave Hardaway in there. Donick, Porzingis. That guy's actually doing alright. He's burnt, apparently. He's got a little battery thing. Guess he's worn down. But I can't change any of this shit yet anyways. That dude's max size. 7'3", 290. So we have two 7'3" guys out here. Our interior defense should be astonishing. And then I come in at point guard, scoring here, crazy defensive. This should be a beast team. It really should be, but it's just not. Because nobody plays the way you think they're going to. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at something. Oh, that's a horrible graph. Horrible graph. Okay. Oh, look, it's broke. Look at my grades. My ratings. I'm an F at everything. I'm an F at everything. I suck. I made the worst build in the game. What the hell? I've seen it do that a couple times. It's just broke. Messed up his stats. And, yeah, I agree. Look at this shit. Like, this is the true behind 2K. These are the stats they tell you you have. This is what you actually are. This is what you actually are. Yeah, this is the truest 2K screen I've seen so far. They got it right on this one. F inside score, F mid-range, F three-point, F playmaking, F perimeter, F everything. You're potentially an F. You're a total failure. Oh, but by the way, you're actually a 99 potential. It's the best build in the game, potential. What the fuck, man? Oh, whatever. Shit's all broke. I guess my shooting's getting closer. Just keep doing free throws, man. It's the only thing I can fucking do until I get badges.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Apparently I can't do that well either. What the fuck? Now my free throw's all over the place. I can't hit it. What the fuck, man? I've been using this free throw the whole time. Just all of a sudden it bricks over and over again. It feels weird, like it's not releasing right. Like, I know my releases. Like, this is... I swear the meters change. They don't stay constant at all. Damn it, I know this fucking release, man. That's bullshit. This is bullshit. bullshit, man. This is fucking bullshit. I've aced this fucking... Oh my god, dude. What the fuck?
See you later.
Seriously? What the fuck was that? It's the same. You know what it is? It's the same shit they did last year on your drills. So you'd do one drill, and you'd ace it, and you'd go back to do the exact same drill over again, and you'd fail it. And you'd be like, what the fuck? And it's just because it chews your shots based on like a 50-50 thing. It's not really based on your release. I really don't think it is. Because I don't know if you guys were watching earlier when I was doing that. I was greening every single one. Now all of a sudden, I brick literally 90% of them? What the fuck, man? Dude, it feels fucking different. It really does. It's a different release every time. It's like way longer that time. And that time it's like way short. What the fuck, man? It's all over the place. It really is. It's just all over the place. I know my release time. But it seems to me, the shot seems to be a lot more based on the release of the bar and not your actual release itself. Like last year, you could ignore the bar and just shoot off the release itself. This year, it seems like they did the opposite. It's a lot more dependent on the bar. I wonder, because I've been shooting off his hands this entire time. Maybe I should just start shooting off the bar. That's hard to do. Like, I can't time it off the bar. I'm way too used... Like, I only use the bar to notify me when I hit a green. Nah, I gotta shoot off his hands. Much better. Much better. Fuck that bar. You can't hit shit anyways. Alright. I don't care about any of these practices. None of them matter until up here in December when I get my custom jump shot or whatever. Fucking horrible. Golden State, here we go. They're 4-10. They're 4 and fucking 10. I mean, they shouldn't. We're about to find out.
So players have told us on NBA 2K TV that they've actually used 2K to sometimes scout opponents or play with teammates they haven't played with yet. Have you done any of that?
Oh, for sure. Multiple times. Back when I first got in the league, I would play 2K the night before a game, depending on who we're playing, and just play, just see, let the computer play, and just watch how the players do their thing, and now, okay, he likes to do this, he likes to do that. This is what we should run against them. This is what see, I should do that all the time.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I haven't seen any injuries yet. Wouldn't surprise me. Shit. All these useless cutscenes. They put so many in the game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Yeah, if I lose Luka or...
Good to have you with us tonight as we watch the Golden State Warriors going up against the Mavericks in Dallas. For Dallas, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
All right, man. Some
Well,
powerhouse.
guys, most everyone is familiar with
suck.
Che's incident at Bay
Like, I'm
City.
not looking forward to this
leaving the squad before a tournament game to protest the treatment of a teammate. It was a big debate at the time, but Chase still feels it was the right decision. And like it or not, he's a man of principle.
David, thanks for that. You know, G.A., Che, no stranger to controversy.
And I can see the reasoning from both sides. I don't think Che tries to be a lightning rod for controversy, but
how can that giant not win a fucking jump ball?
And you're last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect in. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then, and to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
They don't seem like
I've been working on it.
free throws layups.
And the Warriors making a change here. Burks is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
My free throw really is.
Well, last year, Kevin, the Warriors didn't dominate the regular season with their roster of stars. They still finished atop of the Western Conference, but were just 3rd best overall.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
All right.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Warriors last year, Chris, they seemingly cruised through the regular season.
Yeah, Kevin, but for a team that goes to the finals 5 straight times, I think that's natural. The Warriors showed, though, that they know when to kick it into gear, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough against the Raptors.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Outside Curry. The 3. Here's Looney, and he goes in for the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And the shot goes down. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Curry passes to Burks. Here's Spellman.
Hey, I think that clamps is actually working. Because that felt so much better. Like, every time before, that would have been a blow by easily.
Passes it to Burks.
Right
launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the
in.
Warriors lead by 3.
And that's
every time before that, though,
what
he
he's
just blew
looking
right
for,
past me, so that's
draining the triple.
Pass to Doncic. Feeds to Powell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
Robinson passes to Looney.
Like, I'm starting to think you need a lot of these face badges on bronze. And then maybe you get to pick
Here's
one
Spellman,
or 2
guarded by Jackson.
Like, that's how people are going to
with
end
the
up
steal.
like, having to set up.
Jackson down low. They now take the lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Poked away.
Yeah.
Looney kicks to
Lance
Curry.
is working, man. Like, it's letting me stay in front of him.
Burks looking around. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. That one, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Like, if that really works, if Clamps is, if it's not just me,
1:46 left to play here in the first. And that one, good. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry.
Because Because that's one of my
He's got
biggest
to roll
problems
in
is
this quarter, taking
I
it
don't
on
mind
himself
not
to
being able to
guide
score
their
every
offense.
time and everything. Number one, I want to be able to make those because I don't know what
And
the
this
fuck
matchup with
that
Dallas,
shit is.
it's their first meeting of the season.
But then I got to be
Two
able to make
teams
some
at
stops on
vastly
plays.
different ends of the standings last year, but
I'm
they
really getting
played
sick
each
of
other
missing those
to a
layups.
draw.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
just nice strength there, and then just
I've
off
got a
with the
decent
shot.
layup.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this
driving dunk. What the fuck?
2 shots.
Not to mention, I think I'm using Jordan's layup package. Like, come on.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Murray comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Offensive rebound. Foul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Dallas, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. In third, the Mavericks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Oh, I never get it.
Curry outside.
Dude,
Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 16 points.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were
This
flat
team is
out
not that
sniping
good.
from
Like,
deep.
they should
look
not be
very
dominating
comfortable
like
pulling the
this.
trigger
Come
on the
on.
road.
Why does my pass slow
Here's
them
Murray.
down? The whole point of
Count
passing
the
in
basket.
basketball is it speeds the game up.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly.
I just don't understand
So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
There's so many issues.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend it.
Maybe you have to have that on both to even be able to make a layup. Otherwise, you just have no chance to make a layup.
They've got Dwight Powell. Jackson is out there with Murray. Then it's Curry. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year you're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same
so
stuff, yeah.
how do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
Stats don't mean shit, man. It's all
outside
like
Curry.
Oh,
From 13, they get it again. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. If you look at the Timberwolves, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Green kicks to Burks, and the pass to Curry. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Spellman. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
That's to Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 18 points.
Oh, just working the defense in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
Now the dish to Curry. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He feeds it to Powell. Over to the left wing. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. Fast break chance. Great D that time from Curry. Mavericks leading by 3. Deep 2 from Murray. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Billy Cauley-Stein. And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Doncic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And so here is Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Two things in play there, Greg. I mean, they had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out at the line.
The drive by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from a low block. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Burks.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
to end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. 17 points in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Jackson misses.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Spellman. Drops in the layup for two.
And you see the recognition. Thompson, dependable at getting it to the open man.
Dallas has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. For the three, another three for Dallas.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Warriors trail by 4.
I'm stuck. What the fuck, man?
There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Mavericks with the rebound. Howell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Spellman, guarded by Jackson. 6 to shoot. A shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Spellman's got his second basket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
Fuck all y'all.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Knocks it loose. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Burks can't get it to go. Jackson finds Doncic. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Mavericks on top, up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defensive team.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here.
All right.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game.
Oh, y'all better not give up our lead.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Cauley Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Draymond Green. Robinson is subbed in for Alfonso McKinney. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Robinson, and it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season?
Oh,
Clay
nice.
was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him. You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Looney passes to Curry. Here's Spellman. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Some nice passing here by Dallas.
Dude, what? Oh, my God.
He's got a clear path.
How many times have I gotten plucked?
Thompson for the triple. Good on the triple. Thompson's
Leave
got
him
8.
just even
You're
like a
always
half
going
an
to find
inch.
Thompson among the league leaders in three-point percentage. That's the shot they want him to take.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Releases from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. 26 points for him.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Looney kicks to Curry. Passes it to Spellman. Outside for Robinson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Spellman. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Golden State with another. Mavericks leading by 7. Up top, Powell. Right block shot, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Spellman the pass to Robinson. Here's Looney. Curry looking it over. Now the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Alfonso McKinney is checked in for Robinson, and the Mavericks call time here. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate, he's the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
And Looney sends it back. Now Thompson. He's got 8. Goes back up.
That's exactly what the fuck
Powell
he's gonna
pulls
do
it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Here's Curry, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Should be down there at the
He's been
baseline,
fantastic,
so he
but
can
he
come
can't do it
over
all by
if
himself.
somebody
Some of the
drives
guys
the right side of the
lighten
paint,
the load
strong
and step
side.
up.
Porzingis is way up at
everyone
the
has
fucking
already
3-point
agreed
line. That's why I was like,
Curry is a
Porzingis, get back. And then what happens?
And one of
Curry
the
drives,
greatest
no one's
shooters of
there,
all
3
time.
points.
I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list
Like that's
in
set up
NBA
for Curry
history. I mean,
to score
it's a
because
robust
Porzingis is
resume.
inside where he's supposed
Dallas
to be.
making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the 3 just as big as the dunk.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. The deep 3 from Thompson.
No fucking way.
They'll get
No
another
fucking
chance.
way. What the fuck? My guy wouldn't pick it up.
Outside
What the
Curry.
hell, man? I don't think so.
No
fucking
good.
way
Shot
Curry's
missing.
going through
Now
all
the
of that.
Mavericks take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Basket counts.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Ring shot on the way.
Come on,
Here's
man.
Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 11. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And
Oh
Thompson
my God, I
sends
passed
it
that.
back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Curry with a wide open
Nobody
look.
covering.
The Mavericks pull it in.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Pass to Brunson.
Dude, get off me. Like, I can't recover any stamina while he's right on top of me.
Back to Marjanovic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the
Even though they
game.
don't have Bruiser,
Oh, I
every
love it.
single
He's working
fucking
the
card
ball
in the
down
game
low.
is just
Always
on
a
top
good plan of
the
attack.
Curry on the wing. Stolen by Brunson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McKinney. Guarded by Doncic. McKinney, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs, shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes.
Nobody calls for a fucking double.
Getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well. But too bad the scoring hasn't been contagious. They'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys picked up some slack.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Curry. Mavericks with the rebound. Marjanovic has got 9 rebounds now
Guess no one
tonight.
told him I got clamped.
Beyond the arc.
Oh,
The
come on, I
Mavericks
felt that.
keeping it alive. The new 14. Dallas moving it around.
Dude, what are you doing?
Right from outside, buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Over in the corner, Green. Green draws the double. Curry with the bounce pass. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. The pass to McKinney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And another basket for Dallas.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Thompson against Hardaway. Knocked loose. Porzingis, and he could not get that one to go. All contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. And for Cauley Stein, the improvement, Chris, was across the board.
Yeah, he was playing about the same amount as the year before, but it was just more impactful. I mean, he's much more tenacious on the glass, finishing better at the rim. Everything you wanted to see from him.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Thompson outside. The 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porzingis. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Count it. Curry's got 38 points.
Oh, man, and the balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strength, but he stays in control.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. They double him with Green.
Can't make the layup. Light. There's any contact, that shit ain't going in.
And the first one at the line is good.
Drawing fouls, though.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Porzingis. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
That one falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Dallas.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And he makes that one. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
As well as they should. I mean, they've really earned this victory with all the hard work they put in tonight.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak
Oh
coverage.
my God, it's just on me so fast. He's on a blow-by.
Okay.
That free throw missing. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic comes in for Murray. Hardaway is subbed in for J.J. Barea. The Warriors also with a sub. Alec Burks checked in for Curry. Poole the pass to Burks.
Whoa, what? Just like shot my guy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good. Burks. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Murray comes in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Burks the pass to Poole. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marjanovic, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So he gets them both. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And the shot goes in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And here's Burks. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like that lead, and it was comfortable. They were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Oh, it's so
for
close.
Anthony, Chris
It's
Webber,
so
and
close.
David
It almost got my neck.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Badges just take so long. Come on.
Hey, this is
What can you say?
I got called into the office. Oh, shit.
Hey, what's up, Coach? Hey, Jay, have a seat. I just wanted to let you know that we're all really happy with the way that you're developing. It's coming along.
Hey, I appreciate that, Coach. It means a lot.
At this point, we think you could be a starter.
Wait, for real?
Could be.
A starter?
We just
Could
gotta give it
be.
to you. You gotta keep working.
Motherfucker, I
and
should
the
have been
game
a
keeps
starter a
evolving. It's
month
there.
ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, whatever's best for the team, I'm just here to help us win.
Scoring
let up.
40-point double-doubles,
Every day,
bitch. Like,
every game is
you
an
be a
opportunity.
starter,
Most
motherfucker.
All right, I'll see you practice.
Peanut
cool.
looking. What the hell?
Go get some rest.
Will do.
Oh, they're gonna try to sell me a Gatorade bottle now.
All right, Jay, you remember Reese?
That's what
Gatorade?
this is. This
Nice
is
to see you
literally
again.
build your own Gatorade bottle and then they try to save it or they try to sell it to you. I guess I should at least choose the right team, right? Put my name on a bottle. They get you to customize all this shit so you'll spend $25 and buy this bottle. A shitty ass Gatorade bottle with your fucking name on it. Alright. There you go. Congratulations on unlocking your Gatorade My Player endorsement. You've earned a 20% discount on customized Gatorade starter kit. $24. They want to send you a fucking advertisement for this thing. That's what this is. You're not actually part of the game. It's not like you get to carry around this bottle now or it's like a new animation or anything. Nope. They're literally trying to sell you a fucking Gatorade bottle for $25. That's what this is. A Gatorade GX starter kit for $25. It's your bottle. It's fucking ridiculous. This is crazy that this is in the game. What the fuck, Gatorade? I'm being sold liquid containers in the middle of my basketball game. Like, what the fuck, 2K? That's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Oh, it's fucking horrible. It's just like, it almost makes me sad that they're willing to do that. Oh, I need the next shooting badge. What do I get next? I'm gonna go with flexible release, so maybe I actually got a chance to make some of these fucking shots. Since I can't green anything, it'll be a year before I get another defensive badge. Playmaking's coming. Didn't I just get one? Yeah, just a little ago, so it's gonna be a little bit there. And I've almost got my finishing badge. See, I've got layups in traffic, so I don't know what the fuck, man. It's gotta be Acrobat. I gotta get Acrobat. Acrobat and Slithery Finisher. Those two are what help you get them. But man, that's just, it's taking so, I hate this idea that like you have to do it to get the badge. Because you need the badge to do it. Like it's a catch-22. It doesn't make any sense, man. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Whatever. The fuck ever.
I see you out there doing work.
Oh, goodness.
This is where things count. Right here.
Why do I do this to myself? That's the real question. Why are you doing this to yourself? So I think I've almost, wasn't a shooting, I've almost got a shooting up. Yeah. So let's see if I can't do some free throws. See if I can't get a shooting badge.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Ugh, whatever.
Next time, man. Next time.
Did I get it? Hell yeah! Sweet. Sweet. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 badges in 3 days. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I've been working on a couple different builds, but damn. I do have my 1 silver badge. Silver quick first step. I think I'll probably go silver ankle. Well, I might go with stop and go because I want to be able to do that better. I don't know what. Alright. Nothing else I'm close on. Finishing, it's going to take another couple games. So, here we go. Let's go.
We'll have more Chris's sit down with Anthony Davis later this season, but right now we have gameplay director Mike Wang in your house for the first 2K20 expert tips. Hey Mike, welcome.
Thanks so much for having me here.
Yes, Mike. Now, what can we share with the fans today?
Yeah, well, the first thing to mention is probably that if you've played 2K
got
for a
rid of
while,
the cute
the major
little
controls are all
girl
the
and
same,
brought
so
in
you'll feel
some
right at home with
fucking
2K20.
man.
But dribbling has changed a little bit, so this year you do everything with each flick of the stick. So if you tap up,
We hope to see you again, Mavs fans, so visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability on any future games. For the protection of the players and fans, any violators will be removed and are subject to
At
arrest.
least he's not like dressed for winter like last game. Last game he come out all dressed for winter. Flexible release. It's not gonna be perfect.
Fans, be here for Mascot Mania. All fans in attendance will receive a Mavs fan. And fans, be certain to join us at our town promotional game. At the entrance, you'll receive your very own complimentary Mavericks beach
He
towel.
does feel a little bit slicker, like I can bring it.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
These guys, that's fine. Can't figure out what to change, and I don't want to lose my Kobe Bryant. So.
And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. And with pregame...
Well, Kevin...
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Garland in at the... Assuming all the coaches in the NBA...
What the fuck?
have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Garland kicks to Love. Over Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Love's got 5 now.
That is a tough shot.
Powell trying to free himself up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Might go for gold clamps like right off the bat. Nobody can pull it
Now here's Love. A 29-point game for him in the win against Miami. Garland. And Thompson kicks to Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Darius Garland.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to right. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Here's Osman. A shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
In a big-time jam right there.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Osman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Taken away. Doncic with it. And Henson sends it back.
Hey, that reach of Henson, remarkably long, unbelievably long. And that allows him to wipe away shots effectively.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered closely. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. And Sexton has it in the corner. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The shot missing, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Got a piece of it, and that one good.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Puts up a 3, and Henson pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Oh my God, the game hates me right now.
Murray's checked in for the Mavericks.
Eat my babies, 2K. Eat my fucking babies.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Murray.
Oh, it's a steal.
And here is Henson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brunson gets an open look and hits. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Sexton kicks to Osman.
Because what I'm realizing is what's the release, I don't think it makes it very
Over Murray. They grab their own miss. A shot's good from Nance.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys.
Come on, man.
Staff,
Tell me I can't
it's certainly a point of emphasis. Boy, a big summer for the Mavs here in 2019. Huge cap room. They were looking to stock up on veteran talent while Doncic was still on that rookie contract. Pretty solid position for the Mavs.
Oh, it needs smoke. What the fuck? That was bullshit. My fucking posterizer right there. Take that away from me. Turn this shit down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You talk about the aggressive summer for the Mavericks. The max extension for Porzingis was a given.
Yeah, I agree. And you take a look at what else they needed. More shooting. Two-way veteran players if they're going to make a push for the playoffs.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Dellavedova. Here's Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Henson finds Sexton. Buries it from three-point range.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. Here's Osman. He's covered by Murray. Here's Osman. Kleba with the rebound. With 1 on the clock, Curry's shot is good. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
I told you, I'm making Dallas a powerhouse. We don't blow teams out, especially as soon now that I'm starting to get a couple badges. We gonna blow teams out.
Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Seth Curry. Powell is out there with Murray. And it's Kleba in at the 5 spot.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential.
Oh, it pushed me.
Now here is Dellavedova, guarded by Curry. Now Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'm not just letting him shoot.
And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is...
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 6. Now here's Henson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Sexton the pass to Henson. And it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Dallas leading by 6. On the wing, Doncic. Doubled by Henson. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I got benched because of
8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. The Mavericks on top, up 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Cavaliers with some changes. Nancy's checked in for Love. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. So on the floor for Cleveland. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Passes it to Kleba. Out to the right wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Berea dishes to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper and basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Sexton with it. He's got 11. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
With the floater, nails the baby hook. Sexton's got 13.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. And here's Sexton. 13 points in the game. Down low, here's Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Thompson's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Berea kicks to Hardaway. Fires it up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Osman missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the left wing.
He misses the layup. Of course he does.
Second chance shot. It's good. He's got 23.
Fucking totally ripped him
Now
up.
Clarkson, he's got 6. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Doncic is checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. Henson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Jetty Osman. Zingas, he's checked in for Hardaway. The pass to Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 13. That one goes. Count it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he sinks the second. Here's Garland. He's got 6. High post, Henson. Teardrop shot. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Sexton. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
I don't know what that was. It was weird. He's doing some weird shit just standing there like that.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 10-point game.
Fucking
assist.
Pass to Brunson. And here is Powell. And there it is for him. Powell's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dellavedova with the bounce pass. Here's Henson. That one goes in.
And Henson very aware of his surroundings, knowing the defense can't block his shot when he's this close to the bucket, takes his time and makes it happen.
Ball's not loose.
Fucking pump fake does not work.
And he dunks it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the free throw, no good. Mavericks leading by 10. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slot. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Marjanovic. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Love the pass to Osman. Back to Love. Over Porzingis. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Knight's checked in for Garland. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
The quick look, no good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Wright. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Knight. It's not going to go for it. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Porzingis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The pass to Osman. Pass to Love. Over Hardaway. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Outside Hardaway. Over in the corner, Porzingis. That one's good from the corner. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Knight gets to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. The shot by Knight, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. And that one is stuffed right through.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Porter's checked in. That free throw good from Hardaway. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Clarkson passes to Osman. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool, because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Love finds Clarkson. Bounce pass from Love. Porter outside. And another three for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
That one's not going to go. Good D from Love.
Wish my team would play
Porter
like that.
in the corner.
I'm out of energy. I'm fucked.
And Thompson kicks to Love. They double team Love and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Thompson dishes to Clarkson. Love the pass to Clarkson. On the wing, Porter. From 15 feet away, it's good.
Dude, this
Porter's got 9 points in the quarter. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Doncic outside. They double him with Love. Pass to Marjanovic. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Windler. Tries from 10. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Dallas with it. Thompson up top. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. Osman's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Dallas moving it around. To the inside. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge. Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and the one skepticism scouts had was his athleticism or lack thereof. And I think he's proven that's not necessary to be a great basketball player. And he's only getting better as he works with NBA trainers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. That free throw good from Doncic.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
Here's Windler. Back to Porter from past the arc.
Oh, my God.
Mavericks with the rebound. Inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hardaway against Knight. Here's the lob to the hoop, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
To the middle. Hardaway finds Jackson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put.
Appreciate it. At times, just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, best of both worlds for you tonight, Jay. Your team got the win, and you had that incredible third-quarter performance. What got you so hot coming out of the break?
You know what?
David, thank you as always.
Game ball goes to the guy who fully dominated tonight. Right, the guy that made the other team adjust to what he wanted to do. That's what it's all about. Get up here, Che.
Sure.
Nice work, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, Coach. Hey, I appreciate this, fellas, man. But you know what? This ball just isn't about me. It's about all of us, all right? Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it pushing, all right? Yeah. Come on, let's huddle up. Let's go.
Count it off.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win. Let's keep it going, fellas.
do not want to hang out with Ronnie 2K.
When you got to go to an NBA player's wedding, it's a...
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome.
I could cap both of those. I need to start working on that steel, man. Steel's like really holding me back. Shit should be a lot higher. So that's capped. Block's capped. Block will help a little bit. And we hit 88 overall. And we hit 95 speed, so we're faster now. 6'5" with 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Like that, this build is nuts. It's way too fast with insane ball handling. And then to have all the driving dunks, all the driving layups, like this shit's nasty. Oh, I need to change my layup. I need to change some of my shit. Because I'm getting blocked. My dribble moves suck. Like, I need to change some shit. So, take a little break here. Do some shopping. Who doesn't get blocked very often? I guess LeBron probably don't get blocked all that much. Can try LeBron. I ain't doing all that crazy shit. Alright, we're gonna try LeBron. We're gonna see if that works. See, I don't get elite. I gotta have an 85 driving dunk. 84, 85. That sucks, man. This guy would be a fucking beast if he had contact dunks. Like, no shit. Alright, so moving behind the back. I'm either using normal 3 or Pro 3 right now, but both of those suck, man. Need something faster. That's fast. That's kind of fast. That he doesn't move enough. Oh, look at that. Pro 2. So Pro 2 or Pro 5? We'll try one of those two. I think it's my dribble style that needs... I gotta change. I need a faster double behind the back. $100 on VC? I don't know about that. That's a lot of money, man. I mean, that's what I did when I first bought the game, because I knew I was going to make multiple players, but I don't know, man.
mean, I will admit the game is getting a little bit better as I get badges. It's just taking a really long time, and you have to play like 30 games just to get where the game's playable. Like, it's weird. I don't really like the leveling system. Maybe Kyrie will have a better one. So we can try Kyrie. None of that is the double behind the back, though. Where's the double behind the back? It's not under size up, is it? 'Cause I'm using Bryant's right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I got that right there. Is that the double behind the back? Is that where that comes from? Is the ISOs and the sizes up? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it is. That's so slow, man. I need something much faster. What's Kyrie's? Damn, I really like that Kobe Bryant double clutch, though. Ooh, I do like that little flex. Oh, that is quicker. That'll be fast off the takeoff. I just hit 88. We're gonna go with Kyrie. Like, I'm liking that. So we'll go with. I think we're going with both Kyrie dribbling and size up. All right, we'll find out. That Kobe double behind the back is so slow. It's just not fast enough. I'm doing all this fast dribbling, and then all of a sudden I have this little slow ass behind the back. It just doesn't work. So hopefully we'll switch. This could go horribly. Damn, we're going Kyrieing out. That's what we're doing. I didn't even realize they're all Kyrie Irving. Let's see, which one's faster? It's decent. That looks smoother. Go with that. Dribble style, size up, moving crossover, moving on the back. Alright. The rest of this should be alright. $100 on PlayStation, I'm deciding if I should get it. I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you yes, because this game, it's been a struggle just to get to this point where I can start dominating games. I mean, it's a little bit better now, but it's still every game I end up pissed off at some point. So I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you, yeah, go do it. You know, and you be mad about it. All right, we're close on our finishing back. What is my next one? I gotta get, I guess, Acrobat. That's gotta be either that or Slithery Finisher. I'm missing so many layups. Like, it's just nuts. And I've got Contact, but that's just not getting it done. I think I need Acrobat, because that's gotta be what it is. They're difficult layups. So I need to get that. I need to try out these new dribble moves too, because I have no idea what they're gonna feel like, man.
How's it going?
I mean, I guess if you're going to buy 2K, or you already have it, and you don't have any players, you haven't spent any VC, I guess, yeah, go ahead. I would have to say, because if you're going to play it anyways, you might as well have the best start possible. Just make sure you do some research on your build, so you actually like the build you get. Oh, I gotta get finishing. Alright. These are so much harder to do than you think. Like, until you have finishing badges, like, nothing fucking will go in. Even floaters just don't really work. We're gonna try this.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. That's what we're gonna do.
Whoa!
way overshot. Woo-hoo, where you at, son?
With the foul.
Try to force it.
That's what the ring room for. Ah!
I can't make a fucking thing, man. Ah, that was nasty. This is what's so horrible about it. It's just difficult as fuck to get anything to go in. 2 stars, that sucks.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, see you later, man.
Just creeping along. I don't think I'm gonna have enough even if I do all 4 practices. That might be easy. Get the timing down. I don't do alley-oops at all, so we'll have to see.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus. Yeah, son. Hey, yo, Brian. Good shot, good shot.
Nice. What the fuck, man? You only got 1 job. What the fuck? Dude, what is the deal here? Now he won't do it.
Hey, stop that.
Now we're rolling.
That's you all day.
Need 1 more, dude. Come on. You the shittiest alley-oop artist. Okay, 1 more and I'll get it. And that wasn't too difficult. He sucks at throwing them up there, but hey. And we'll get our second finishing badge, which
Let's
hopefully
get everyone over here
acrobatic
and get started.
layups, that'll
Here's what
help,
we're
and I'll
gonna do.
finally start making some of these layups, man, because I'm getting past the defender constantly, but I'm getting held up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Ah, you don't want none.
Oh, come on, man. Dude, what is going on here, man?
I see him.
It's like my guy suddenly can't jump. Dude, what? What? Dude, what the fuck, man? He just won't do it.
One more, one more.
Oh, come on, man. Don't fuck me out of this.
Hey, he can ball.
Dude, what?
Hey, hit me up.
And there's nothing explaining why that happens or what I'm doing wrong. Never fucking mind. Jesus. Alright. Acrobat. It's gotta be acrobat. That's gotta be what's gonna fix it. Or at least help. Alright. bat, contact finisher, flexible release, quick throw, ankle breaker, quick first step, and clamp. So we've got a start. Like 3 days of grinding, we got a fucking start. This sucks. Man. Like, Jesus. Alright. At least I got something to help me in every area now. So I'm not completely just fucking lame duck in the water going on. Let's go see how bad it's gonna be. I didn't even test these new dribble moves. I didn't even think about it.
In terms of shooting, I know a lot of people were talking about different shot meter options and whatnot. I know this is something that you really like in the game this year. What kind of examples of shot meters can you share with the fans?
So you can have it by the hands, which is the default meter, and you can have different green light animations, okay? So when you hit a perfect shot, basically, you can either have this little water effect, which is the splash, you can have a paint splat effect, or you can have a little quick flash. This is actually my favorite. It's nice and subtle.
Rhetorical question, but you know what I love about Jay Hornet?
Ooh, his sense of style.
No.
Game
tonight. That's a good guess.
His name.
Wrong again.
The sense of the moment.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. Pigeons loose. The bells ring. Confetti flies. This kid is not shying away from anything. And you've seen that over and over again during this recent stretch of hot play. No moment's too big for him. And that's why his front office is so high on this kid. Look, all apologies to D'Angelo Russell, but Che might have more ice in his veins than anyone else in the league right now.
He's a cold-blooded assassin, Hank.
That's absolutely right. We're going to talk about some of Che's top highlights from the past few games. First, quick break. It's Hank and the Hornet.
Coming up next, the Rockets taking on the Mavericks. For Houston, tonight is a tough task. But in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. DA, it's on. Well, thank you for that, David. Greg, quite a few people have been expecting this to happen.
Yeah, with the amount of time Che spent in college, you figured he'd be polished coming into the league. The question was, would he buy in? And I think we've gotten our answer.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Hardaway. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Jonas Jerebko. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year with the injuries. You don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early because when for young teams, once the scouting report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season. As the days go ahead.
Oh my God! It don't matter if I get fucking.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And it's in there.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Harden against Hardaway. Now, here is Harden, guarded closer.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here is Doncic. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Marjanovic. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. He kicks to Tucker. Fires for three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Not many folks thought that Tucker would have success as an NBA three-point shooter. He's proven all of them wrong. He's got good range.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis.
Dude, let me out. Fuck.
The tray. Rockets with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Quick fact for you guys. P.J. Tucker is the #1 sneakerhead in the NBA, and it's not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, P.J. wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
Doncic, bounce pass. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot is long.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Why does he keep stopping,
He can't get it to go. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
He gets it in there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mavericks trail by 9. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Kevin, it was an up-and-down season for the Rockets last year. I mean, they started out very slow, and then because of injury, but it took them a while to get into the playoff picture. But how about this? They won their division, but only nabbed the 4th seed in the playoffs.
Outside Westbrook. There's Green with the three, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
What the fuck, man?
Off the inbound, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 6 points for him. And Chris, last year being the 4th seed in the postseason was trouble for the Rockets.
Yeah, it was, especially, Kevin, when you have to face the Warriors in the second round. They got bounced out in Game 6 despite the Warriors losing Durant. The slow start in the regular season, I think, played a big factor.
Back to Porzingis. Passes to Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from 14. Westbrook pulls it in.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Rockets leading by 8. Outside, Green. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
From deep three-point range, the Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Outside, Green. From downtown, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Tucker, and it's Houston on the break.
It's literally every 5 seconds.
Shots good by Green. 8 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Kicks to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Wright in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Outside Gordon. Now the pass to House. He kicks it to Harden. This one for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
What the fuck?
Pass to Porzingis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
They get a hand on it. Powell with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Jacks up a 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Westbrook, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
What the fuck, man?
Lots to lead here early on. A lot of this is due to the game.
What is going on with this fucking game? Like, this is getting so aggravating. Every fucking game there's issues. It's literally every fucking game. What the fuck?
On the court for the Mavericks. On the perimeter, it's Curry and Doncic. Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic, and it's good, 2 points.
Now, even if the D has an impact, I mean, there's no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up too much size.
Doncic against Green. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Cap. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up.
Oh, my God. Are you
love the
serious
ones
right
that
now?
are just so sincere.
What
and
the
they
fuck?
kissing camera come on, they go
Little bitty
crazy.
dude just
Or they're
literally
just
shoved
cheering
me
for
into the paint.
both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under, like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today.
I can't even fucking stay with
Face
it.
on Chris after he missed the shot.
This
You
is
love
stupid
that because
as fuck.
it is a
Like,
great
why would you have
relationship.
one
Don't
player
be
be
fooled.
that
You know
much
this,
faster
Kevin.
than
It's a
everybody
great
else? Why even let me make the
relationship
fucking
between
build if
players
it's
and
not going to
fans.
work
And
at
we
all?
need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually
Oh,
get
my
their best game.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Led by as many as 14 points. Good
It's just ridiculous, man. It's just letting the game run roughshod right over me.
I love PJ Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense. He's tough.
I don't play these games to be fucking stressed out, 2K. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Well, it's a big bonus when you get effective outside shooting from your big men like these guys over the past.
Come on, I don't need 20 minutes worth of cutscenes. What the fuck?
Someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And of course, Porzingis.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group.
Nothing I fucking do.
But the game has evolved.
Nothing I fucking do. And then they just literally, right after that shit, I can't get anything and they fucking just, one guy, one little bitty little bitch, just makes one on all my fucking defenders. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's scaled perfectly, 2K. You guys really did a bang-up job here, you little lion-ass bitches. This is fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is what happens when you don't fucking test your games at all.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You just take a shit on the consumer. That's your whole fucking thing.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Mavericks on D. A 12-point game. Here's Westbrook, and it's Houston with another.
I mean, why even fucking try?
In terms of shooting,
There ain't a fucking thing I can do.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also.
This is on the easiest difficulty in the fucking game.
Hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade.
The easiest goddamn dude. Do you even know what that means, 2K? Do you know why that's there?
Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
I can't do a fucking thing. I literally cannot do a fucking thing.
Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Lets it go with a 3. Dallas again missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
A 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And the rejection by Marjanovic.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 28 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Come on, man. I don't need fucking 30 minutes for a goddamn free throw. They have stretched this shit out so much.
Take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
No, goddamn fucking faggot little bitches. I don't want it. I don't. Fuck you.
That one doesn't drop. Good D by Westbrook.
It forces you to fucking take it.
I don't think he's the one who's gonna let them out of the hole.
To the paint. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 12 in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score.
I have just as much chance of making that as making a fucking wide open layup.
Right way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget him? Very strange.
Mavericks trail by 16.
Yeah, good job.
Fuck you, bench me or let me make one.
That long rebound.
Harden gets the bucket.
Just gonna let their team do whatever the fuck they want.
Feed him, you gotta keep feeding. He's an excellent rhythm scorer.
Out of bounds. Houston
Fuck
takes
it.
possession.
There's no point in even trying this game.
On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of.
skipping 2K20. Yeah.
He's got 6.
I agree. That's the way to go this year. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize the mic
block out. Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back. When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. Well, Mike D'Antoni is a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic, the past month has been surreal. 14th in assists, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of the 7 seconds
Did they
or less.
finally bench me? Yeah, they finally fucking benched me. You can just bench me for this whole fucking game. I got Harden popping threes in everybody's face, and that little forget his fucking faggoty ass.
1 second left.
Well, dude, fucking just
good
drive
on
it
that one.
right.
And so it's the Houston Rockets cruising into the quarter
And then I
break
can't
with
even
a
make a wide
22-point
open
lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send
This
it over to
game
David
has
Aldridge,
no
standing by
fucking
courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets.
This is, I know we say it every year, but this is usually the worst 2K ever. Like, this is fucking crazy.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Jonas Jerebko out there with Gerald Green, and it's Tucker in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Westbrook. Harden's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Over in the corner, Green drains the three-pointer. Green's got 16.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Westbrook double team. Passes it to Tucker. Power down with both hands.
What a game this has been for P.J. Tucker. When they call on him to carry them, it's amazing how fast he can turn on the superstar switch.
Now, here's Green. 16 points for him.
I guess we could try and at least go
The second effort. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now the Rockets with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Westbrook with a wide open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I love how they
guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has all...
This is fucking stupid. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't even want to play this shit anymore. This has got to be the worst 2K I've ever seen. This game is so fucking bad. In every fucking way. I was planning on doing a stream for this game and like keeping it going and trying to grind and shit. I just can't do it. I can't get into it. Just the idea of how much work is going to take suffering through games where the game is just literally beating the shit out of you. Just to get to a point where I might be able to compete with the fucking NPCs on the easiest level. Like, what the fuck, man? Who wants to do that? Who wants to play 30 fucking games before you can even get the jump shot that you've been using the last 3 years? They lied to us and shit. Like, the whole thing is just, this is really... How does this fly? Like, how does this fly? I just don't get it. How this is still happening in 2019, we're still having these kind of issues. Where game companies can just treat us like total trash. I'm fucking